Yo, what is up, you guys? It's Your Name, and today we're diving into a world of mystery and crazy finds. Imagine finding a hidden room behind a bookshelf or stumbling upon a stash of gold hidden in the floorboards. We're going on a wild ride through 10 of the strangest things ever found in old houses. We're talking secret rooms, lost treasures, creepy artifacts, the kind of stuff that'll make you question everything you thought you knew about the house you grew up in. Get ready to have your mind blown because some of these discoveries are straight out of a horror movie. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the crazy stories we've got lined up for you. Let's jump right in. Okay, first up, we're talking about hidden rooms. Imagine buying an old house and finding a secret room behind a bookcase. It's like something straight out of a Scooby-Doo episode. These rooms weren't always used for spooky stuff, though. Sometimes they were used to hide people during wars, like secret passageways leading to underground bunkers. And the coolest part, these hidden rooms are often found in the most unassuming places, behind a plain wall, under the stairs, even disguised as a regular closet. Back in the day, people didn't have fancy banks, so they had to get creative with hiding their valuables. We're talking secret compartments in the floor, fake walls with hidden safes behind them. It was like their own personal Fort Knox. Imagine finding a room untouched for decades, filled with antique furniture, old books and personal treasures. So the next time you're in an old house, keep your eyes peeled. A hidden room could be lurking right under your nose. Alright guys, now let's talk about something we all dream about, finding buried treasure. And guess what? It happens more often than you think, especially in old houses. We're talking about people finding stacks of cash hidden in walls, rare coins stashed away in attics, even precious jewels tucked away in secret compartments. Imagine renovating your kitchen and bam, you hit a loose brick and out spills a bag of gold coins from the 1800s. It sounds crazy, but it's happened. One of the craziest stories I heard was about a family who found a hidden safe behind a wall in their basement. Inside, stacks of $100 bills from the 1920s. But it's not always about the money. Sometimes the real treasure is the history behind the find. So the next time you're exploring an old house, keep your eyes peeled for anything out of the ordinary. You might just stumble upon a hidden treasure. Get ready to have your minds blown, because now we're diving into the world of bizarre artifacts found in old houses. We're talking about objects so strange and mysterious they'll leave you scratching your head and wondering, what were these people into? One of the weirdest stories I heard was about a family who discovered a collection of taxidermied squirrels dressed up in tiny outfits. They were posed like they were having a tea party. I mean, who does that? And then there are the objects that are just plain unexplainable. Like the time a construction crew found a metal box buried in the foundation of an old house. Inside was a collection of strange symbols and diagrams that nobody could decipher. These bizarre artifacts are like windows into the past, giving us a glimpse into the lives and beliefs of the people who came before us. Chapter 4. Ancient Documents and Letters. Hold on to your hats, history buffs, because this one's for you. Discovering ancient documents and letters hidden away in old houses. Diaries filled with secrets, handwritten letters from historical figures, even important legal documents that could rewrite history. Imagine finding a dusty old journal in the attic and realizing it belonged to your great-great-grandmother. You're suddenly transported back in time, experiencing life through her eyes. These discoveries aren't just fascinating, they're incredibly valuable. So, the next time you're cleaning out an old house, don't just toss those dusty boxes without looking inside. You might be holding a piece of history in your hands. Chapter 5. Unusual Furniture and Decor. Alright? Design lovers, this one's for you. We're diving into the world of unusual furniture and decor found in old houses. Imagine buying an antique dresser and later discovering a hidden drawer with a secret compartment. Or how about finding a vintage mirror that's actually a two-way spyglass? Some of these pieces are just plain weird, like that time a family discovered a life-size statue of a giraffe wearing a monocle in their basement. Who buys that and why? These unique finds are a reminder that style is subjective, and what was considered strange or unusual in the past might be highly sought after today. Chapter 6. Hidden Safes and Vaults. Get ready for the ultimate mystery. Hidden safes and vaults. These discoveries are the stuff of legends. shrouded in secrecy and brimming with the potential for incredible finds. We're talking about massive steel doors concealed behind bookshelves, secret rooms hidden behind plain walls, and underground vaults that time forgot. Imagine buying an old house and discovering a hidden safe behind a wall. Your heart starts racing as you try to crack the code, wondering what treasures might be locked inside. And the best part? Sometimes these safes and vaults are still intact, their contents untouched for decades. One of the most incredible stories I heard was about a family who discovered a hidden vault beneath their garage floor. Inside, they found stacks of vintage comic books worth a fortune. But it's not always about the material possessions. Sometimes the real treasure is the story behind the safe or vault. Who built it? What were they trying to protect? And why did they keep it a secret? These mysteries are what make discovering hidden safes and vaults so captivating. Ever wonder about the lives of people who lived in your house before you? Dive into the world of strange personal items found in old houses. Objects so bizarre they reveal hidden lives of previous occupants. Imagine finding a collection of vintage hairpieces, or a box of love letters written in code. A mystery waiting to be solved. Some items are hilarious, like a drawer full of fake mustaches. What kind of parties were they throwing? Others are poignant, like a faded photograph of a young soldier, the previous owner's fiancé who died in World War II. These items help us piece together past lives. Get ready to enter a world of mystery and intrigue as we explore the captivating realm of mysterious photographs and paintings found in old houses. These aren't your average family portraits, folks. We're talking about images that send chills down your spine, spark your imagination, and leave you with more questions than answers. Imagine finding a dusty old photograph in the attic depicting a family gathered round a table, but there's an extra person in the picture. Or how about discovering a vintage painting with eyes that seem to follow you around the room? Creepy, right? Some of these images are unsettling. Like that time a family inherited a portrait of their ancestor, only to notice that the eyes seemed to blink in the flickering candlelight. Was it their imagination, or was there something more sinister at play? These mysterious photographs and paintings are like windows into another dimension, blurring the lines between reality and the unknown. Get ready for a blast from the past as we explore the fascinating world of old toys and games found in old houses. These aren't your typical video games and gadgets, folks. We're talking about classic toys that spark nostalgia, ignite our imaginations, and remind us of simpler times. Imagine cleaning out your grandparents' attic and stumbling upon a vintage toy train set, complete with a miniature town and tiny working lights. Or how about discovering a dusty old board game with intricate pieces and forgotten rules? Some of these toys are incredibly valuable. Like that time a family discovered a mint-condition vintage Barbie doll collection in their attic worth thousands of dollars. But it's not always about the monetary value. Sometimes the real treasure is the sentimental value and the stories these toys hold. These old toys and games are a reminder that some things never go out of style. They represent a time when imagination ran wild, and the simplest things brought the greatest joy. So, the next time you're exploring an old house, keep an eye out for these forgotten treasures. Alright guys, we've saved the best for last. Get ready for a wild ride through the most unbelievable, head-scratching oddities ever found in old houses. These are the discoveries that make you question everything, leaving you speechless and wondering, what in the world? Imagine cleaning out an old shed and finding a life-size wax figure of a Victorian-era gentleman, complete with a monocle and a creepy smile. Or how about stumbling upon a collection of antique prosthetic limbs, each more realistic than the last? Some of these oddities are just plain unexplainable, like that time a construction crew unearthed a sealed metal box buried beneath an old house. Inside they found a collection of strange symbols, maps, and a gas mask from the 1940s. And then there are the discoveries that are both fascinating and a little bit creepy, like that time a family inherited an antique dollhouse, only to realize later that the furniture moved on its own. These oddities are a reminder that the world is full of mysteries, and sometimes the most unexpected discoveries are the ones that leave us with more questions than answers. Wow, you guys, we've just scratched the surface of the crazy things people have found in old houses. From hidden rooms to bizarre artifacts, it's amazing what secrets these places hold. I'm seriously considering buying an old house just to see what I can find. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever discovered anything strange or interesting in an old house? Let me know in the comments below. I'm dying to hear your stories, and don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more mind-blowing content. Until next time, keep exploring, and who knows, you might just stumble upon a hidden treasure.